All right, let's take you back now to Waterkloof, where Khayelitsha Khumalo is on standby, and I do understand he's got with him the Defence Minister. Khayelitsha?
Well, absolutely, Bongiwe. So just a short while ago, we saw that momentous occasion when the aircraft really taxed across the Waterkloof Airforce Base. But joining us now is the Minister of Defence and Military Veterans. Minister Motshekga, thank you so much indeed, and welcome to SABC News. I would imagine that this is a culmination of a long-awaited moment. Minister, maybe just first and foremost, your reaction to these developments. Finally, the mortal remains are here.
I find it very emotional personally. Also very grateful that we were able to return the remains of people who made the ultimate sacrifice for us to be where we are. So it's a happy moment that we've been able to reconnect and assist the families to get the remains, but also emotional because it takes us back from where we come from to where we come from. And yeah, so it's a happy and a sad moment.
And Minister, you just had a moment where you're interacting with the families. I mean, we spoke to them, there was a sense of gratitude, but also yearning for the closure. Just your immediate reading from what you're seeing, the visuals here.
Strange, the families are very happy, very appreciative, and very grateful to government to have assisted them, because some families which have had means were able to go and get their remains. There were also plans, for instance, by other communities like the Nokwe and in the VAL committee had put together a program to bring him. But government had decided now to do mass repatriations. It takes a long time. This process, I'm told, took almost two years. Because we had to do proper identification, contact families, verify, and also work with those governments there. So, and I'm glad that, I'm glad that such a huge program, when the governing party was not able to continue as a governing party, the partners, in particular the Patriotic Alliance, was just embraced the program and just didn't say, don't know about this one. It was not part of, the 7th administration, so not part of what we've been doing the past 2 years. So and I'm very grateful for that and very appreciative, because it means a lot for us as the governing party. It means a lot for us as ANC, but also for PAC, because the PAC, their president was buried in Zimbabwe. And for the ANC, Unogwe, we've always wanted to bring Unogwe. It's the Women's League, Maposho, we've always sang about her. So it's really nice to be able to interact with her family and get her remains. And I think there are other big names and also young people. I was talking to her and she was saying she lost 2 kids. The other one was young at 10 years, the other one died at 35. So it's also, I think, that moment for families to find closure and for us to also get another opportunity to thank the families and also reconnect with our past.
And Minister, before I let you go, I would imagine it's not ending here, because you want to cast your net wide and go to Angola, go to Tanzania, go to so many frontline states that really open their doors to the liberation fighters, when it is not really popular to do so, given the viciousness of apartheid.
Especially Angola. I recently went to Angola with the president, and that was also part of our discussions. In Angola, yes, there are graves which they can easily identify. There are other fallen people who fell with the Angolans. They were in mass graves. And as Obed explained, sometimes it was really there to face UNITA and the apartheid regime. So you dug the bullet and bury them. So we may not be able to get some of the graves, but it's to assist families to find closure. I interacted also with a family whose children died in a forest. Their bodies could not be retrieved. All they want to do is to go and see that forest and do their prayer and do closure. So closures are going to come in different ways. Some may not get the remains, but they might have an opportunity to go and see where their children fell, in which country, and again, government is prepared to assist them.
Minister Motshekga, thank you so much indeed for your time. Of course, Bongiwe, that's the Minister of Defence and Military Veterans in South Africa, Minister Motshekga, really talking about the significance of this particular occasion, especially given the fact that it's the Heritage Month in South Africa, and overarching theme is around celebrating the heroes and heroines. And this is an absolutely fitting way to make sure that those who died in exile, they do have an opportunity to finally rest at home. So the process from now is that obviously the aircraft is away, it's a private affair, the media is not allowed. So, but what we understand is that now the remains will be taken to one military hospital in Pretoria, and we do understand then on Friday, that's when that all-important homecoming occasion is going to happen, where the families as well will be joined by South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. So it's going to be a very important time, culminating to such a very critical time for the country as it marks 30 years of democracy.